and then my screen goes blank. What the hell? It was working.
Now you're streaming Sirenscape.
I know. I know. Yeah. Why does it do
It's
that?
capturing the wrong window because it's slobs.
Because it's slobs. Well, hello, Twitchland. Welcome to Drake Takes. Today is March 23rd, and we're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons. You guys might get to see it if I can get the overlay working here. Let me try that. No, let me try uh, that. There we go. We'll use that one. All right. So today is session 12 of Princes of the Apocalypse. And last week, when we left off, the characters had done some wandering around. And let me bring up that map so we can discuss their movements. They came from Wormford. They went up to Summit Hall and found out that the missing delegation, to include uh, three characters' relative, have not showed up to Summit Hall. So they continued on north and came across a fight scene, a scene of a battle, and they followed the tracks to the west, and they ended at the river where the tracks got into boats. So they were like, "Aha! It's got to be something to do with Riverguard Keep." So they made their way down to Riverguard Keep, and Frozen Pinch decided to take a frozen boat over, like Igloo, and didn't get very far, and got out.
And it would have worked too. I just forgot the
It would have worked.
oars.
Yeah, oars are important. And then they swam across the river, and they actually got into Riverguard Keep, and they talked to the leader of the keep, uh,
He told us
Jolliver
to piss off.
Grimjaw, and he pretty much said, I don't know. This isn't an inn. What do you want? Why do you want to stay here? We don't take in guests. It's a keep. We are here to protect the river. We from banditry and piracy. That's why we've established this keep here, and we're rebuilding it. And you guys were like, well, you haven't seen the delegation, and our chick, we're out of here. And then you guys left, kind of with the boot in your ass a little bit, a little bit. And you made your way down, just like I don't know, quarter
Out
mile
of
down the
Archer's
road.
reach.
Yeah, just out of sight of the keep, pretty much. And you found a nice little spot, and you started setting up camp. And not too long after you guys like, you hadn't even really started a fire yet. You seen and you heard someone coming down the road from the keep, and in the dim moonlight, it's actually kind of bright moonlight. You guys kind of think it might be Jolliver Grimjaw. He's got the same big stature and the walk and the overall appearance and everything. And so you guys are like, shh, 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 let's watch him. And he kind of gets pretty close to you guys, and then he turns and heads into the woods across the street from you guys. And that's where we left off last week. So let's take a minute and let's reintroduce our characters real quick, starting off with Caesar playing Jangalang.
Jangalang Macadang Dang. Caesar playing. He's a Eladrin elf bard, a young kid, and he's learning how to adventure.
He's got one notch so far in his belt. One notch. How about Sven playing Slay?
Soleil is a half elf who left the forest to join, find adventure and
What's up,
excitement in the
Rabbit?
big city. Became a Harper agent, but they pissed him off. So he's still a member of the Harpers, but he just doesn't like the particular faction in the city that he was in. So he left, came back to the forest. And even though his brother and his dad, Pops, as he calls him, annoy him as well and make him angry, he's uh, pretty much stuck with them and is tapping into and trying to control some of this magic that's been coursing through his veins. He's fighting. He's doesn't want to be a sorcerer, so he just channels that anger and that magic all together as a barbarian.
Barbarian wild surges. Wild magic surges. Poof. Butterflies. And Marbanya playing Pinch.
Pinch. That's right. Pinch is a very curious halfling. And your typical halfling, though the halflings wonder why everyone thinks they're all the same because they are not. And he kind of thinks he knows a secret about this group that they don't know. They don't know he's a Harper. You know that he's a Harper agent, and but he knows that they're Harper agents, and so he just thinks that's a big, funny secret and everything. And he's got something over on the group, but not really. And Veril tends to try to get Pinch in trouble by having him sneak into shit and do things like that. And Pinch is
To
all.
be fair, it's not just Pinch.
It's not. Yeah, yeah.
He gets everybody in trouble.
You know, for a role model like fatherly type, don't understand. Anyway, so yeah, that's Pinch. Just curious little halfling. Sticky finger.
Well, Valtrex playing Lumina.
Yeah, Lumina is an elf, elven ranger. He is the adopted brother of Soleil, adopted by Veril, yeah, he does enjoy angering his brother, but mostly because for whatever reason that seems to make his brother fight better. You know. He's not sure why that is, but it works out. And then Veril, yeah, he was kind of.
Whoa, we just lost his voice. Wait, did we lose everybody's voice? Was that me that lost sound? Wait, who lost sound? Raise your hand if you can hear me.
I can
Got
hear
you
you.
back.
Oh,
Had to disconnect, reconnect. I don't know.
I
Disconnect.
don't know. That was weird. All right, go ahead with that last bit there, Valtrex.
All right, I don't know where I left off, but the last part that I was saying was that Veril was going stale out on his farm by himself, and so we kind of pulled him out of there to come join us, and I still think he's got some lessons to teach me.
Well, how about that, Manicure? You're playing Viril. How does that go? How does that go?
Yeah, so I'm playing Veril. I am a middle-aged hippie druid elf who happens to find lost children in the woods on occasion. The two here that he's traveling with are the two most notable or notorious, depending on how you look at it. And but his favorite one is, of course, Tess, he's chasing after, but he doesn't let them know.
You
He
don't
does
have
like
a
to get
van, do
pinched.
you? He doesn't have a van, does he?
Yeah, it's got some
Okay. Free candy.
leaf artwork on the side, and he likes to get Pinch in trouble along with everyone else around him, and is really just at this point just trying to find Tess and annoy Soleil.
Excellent. So
Always
let's.
your favorite. That's never been in contention.
So you guys get behind this hill, right? And there's some across the dirt road over is a pretty thick forest, and you guys watch who you assume is Jolliver go into those woods. What do you guys whisper to one another or chat about?
Well, golly gosh, we gotta follow him, don't we?
Yeah, I think Pinch should follow him.
The one guy who can't see in the dark.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Actually, Pinch, I do think it's a great idea if we all go ahead and follow him. And but I have a present for you because you're so hampered by your inability to participate with the rest of the group because your eyes are not very good. So I have a gift for you, and I'm going to cast the dark vision spell on you. So you can have dark vision for the next 8 hours.
Wow.
Wow.
So now you won't feel useless when you're following
Oh
along.
wow. Oh wow.
Yeah, this is how the rest of us feel all the time.
That's amazing.
Is it 60 foot? I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's a 60-foot dark vision. Yep.
And how come
Oh,
it just turns black all of a sudden after about 60 feet?
What do you mean it turns
Actually,
black?
it's not too
look-
bad tonight. The moon is out pretty good, and you got a pretty decent amount of dim light out there. So, but you can tell those woods are, dense and probably dark in there. 1940s television. What? I had a black and white TV when I was a kid, so we were poor.
Well, the other thing that I think I can do for us to go check this guy out is cast Pass Without Trace on all of us. Help
Give
us
you a
sneak up a little bit.
10 to your stealth. Is that what Pass Without Trace does? Why don't
Yeah,
you
plus 10 to stealth.
caring is sharing? I think it does something else too, doesn't it?
You gotta stay
sharing
within
is caring.
30 feet.
Yeah, you got to
got-
stay
it's a
close, but
30
we all
foot
have dark
circle, though.
vision.
Oh, no
So-
tracks and no
Yep.
trace of passage. That's what the other thing is.
All right, let's go.
Man.
All right, so you guys make your way across the street and over towards the woods. Let's do a. Let me do it. Let me give it to you. Let me. Let's see.
So does that mean we
how,
can talk, or do we still have to stay silent when you done cast this spell?
If you start yelling away your position, it kind of gives things away. So, shush.
yes, stealth means you have to
Find all the leaves and
whisper.
stomp on them.
whisper. Wow, it did add the plus 10 to everything. Vayril, you rolled the best. With a
Naturally.
32 stealth,
Damn.
right?
And
And who do you think rolled the lowest?
Pinch.
Pinch has a plus 8.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's Barbanian's luck. Yeah, I can't play this fucking game.
Lumina's got a hole in his shoe and it goes squeak when he walks. Squeak. It's really quiet though. It's like really quiet. Because you had a plus 10, so even if you rolled a 1, it was still like decent.
And Lumina's just like looking around every time he hears it, like,
It's like, what
and whispering to everybody else, "Hey, did you guys hear that?
I went to Vegas and I wore my sneakers that have the little gel things in it because I knew it would be walking a lot. And the coming off the plane in Vegas, it blew a hole, and every step I took went squeak, squeak, squeak. I mean, it was that loud too. Squeak, squeak, squeak. It was horrible. One of my buddy that was with me, he was we were walking through the Bellagio and we got separated. I'm like, how did you miss the squeak? He's like, well, there was this little girl and she had little shoes that squeaked and she was going that way. I followed that squeak. It was hilarious. So, anyways, you guys make your way over to the woods and you can see like a little clearing where he went into these woods. So you guys gonna go like into the woods, or you don't see him? You hear some noises faintly, like further into the woods, like some scruffling noises or something. Sounds like it's a good 100 to 150 feet in or so.
Let's go find the Scruffler.
We should get close.
Hey, can you take your shoes off there, Lumina?
All right. Well, I'm gonna put you guys.
I'll take him
on
off
a
and give
map.
him to Pinch.
No.
Need an extra pair. Remember to pinch your nose.
Elf sweat.
Let that load for a second. So you guys came over from the hill over this way, and you've made your way towards the woods, and you can see kind of a path in the grass and the dirt here. That's not super worn, but somebody's come this way several times. Did that load okay for you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what this black line is. I didn't draw that. Oh, maybe I did. Oops.
There's a big block of masking over the map, but I'm assuming you know that.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Did you know if you control Z on a map, after you put the tokens on, it deletes them?
Oh,
Did not
really?
know
No,
that.
no.
Oh, is that why the map went black?
Yeah, because I control Z'd you
Tokens
guys
are
off
gone.
the map. I did put a mask on it because I was playing with a mask. There's no way to freehand undraw, is there? Unmask.
Yeah.
I thought it was the same as last time.
So
I
how
thought
do
it was
you
the same as classic.
No, it's
how
not.
do you free draw unmask?
You select reveal on
Uh-huh.
the mask
Yeah,
thing.
see, I can do
and
little squares.
Yeah, and then hold. It's either control or shit. I thought they changed it to
Yeah, they
it's either
changed.
Oh,
Control,
it's
Shift, or Alt. One
It's
of the two.
Alt.
Alt.
It's
Yeah.
Alt.
Three.
So it used to be Shift and now it's Alt. So
All right, so when you guys look in, you guys can see not the black line that I drew. You can see a little, like a little log up ahead.
and we hear the noise coming from the scruffling.
The noise is coming from like, oops.
Does it sound animalistic? Like kind of, snorting and or like people?
Give me a perception check. It's pretty far off. Those that think they can succeed on it are more than welcome to roll. Lumina. You pick up not so much on the sound, because everybody can kind of hear the same weird scratching or noise, but you pick up on an odor. And at first you think it was Soleil, and then you realize, wait, it's not Soleil. It's coming from that direction. And it smells like pig, swine, dirty, smelly pig.
Guys, it smells like a pig, and it must smell really bad because I can even smell it over Soleil.
Bacon.
Wow, that is bad.
pretty obvious too that you guys see. Is it this? Tracks. All right, so
Those
you
aren't
guys are
mine.
just like walking
Those-
into the clearing like that?
Yeah, those aren't my tracks. I'm not wearing shoes.
No, Pinch isn't just. He kind of hanging back. Oh, so that's a clearing.
Let me dull
Be
the.
real
Trying to
nervous
stay within my
cross the
30
black
feet.
line.
Let me dull the grid down a little bit. That's pretty bright, huh?
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, trying to stay close to Veril and probably stay hidden in the underbrush as much as possible.
Of
All
course,
right, well, let
Soleil
me
isn't.
open this up a little more as you guys move into the dark vision range. The scruffing noise is getting louder the closer you guys get into the clearing.
Are we able to identify what scruffing is?
It's still kind of faint, and you guys are, moving around a little bit, so.
I'm trying to stay close to Veril so I can
Yeah.
stay within his.
All right, let's do that, as we're gonna have some initiative, because the scruffing comes to life as we have. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. So about to there. Oops. Dragging the map around.
Looks like you had fun drawing those tracks.
That was fun. So you guys see a boar. He's kind of rooting around a little, and he stops right here. He's like, and you see him like, and he looks around, and he sniffs the air, and then he goes, and he starts trotting this direction, and that's where we're gonna start off. Pinch.
I wonder if he detects like a sensual odor of mating or something coming from that direction. Pinch is going to move to about there, and he's going to bonus action hide, but he's going to hold his action, which is going to be pop a short bow shot at anything that makes an aggressive action towards one of the party.
So he's gonna move through the woods and then hide. Is that what I
Hide,
heard?
yes.
Okay.
And I've readied an action, and if you need a stealth roll from me, then so he'll move right up to there and hide.
Yeah, because this thing's kind of alert right now.
'Kay.
So give me a stealth roll. Why isn't it Oh, I gotta hit the play button. That's why. dinner's here. Okay. And you're gonna ready if what? Clarify that for me.
If anything makes an aggressive action toward one of the party members, me or one of the party members, fire a crossbow shot at it. Like if I think this pig's going to charge, or if somebody casts a spell at us, or this pig decides to be a were pig, you know.
A werepig. A werepig.
Spider pig.
Well, with the squeal, comes another squeal, except this one's more like like a louder squeal. And you guys see a larger pig comes out and squeals with this squeal and kind of starts looking around. Now keep in mind that you guys over here are in the tree line kind of hidden. This guy is in the moonlight, sort of not hidden.
Yeah, I can't see him. I can hear him over there. I can't see him.
Well, you can see the shape, a big boar kind of shape over there in the dim moonlight.
Okay.
So you know their position over there. I mean, you couldn't tell, if he's got 4 legs or 6 or, those kind of details just yet. But you can see that there's a big shadow of a pig over there. And you can hear him. And then you hear, and you hear more from behind them. And the original one, sniffing the air, comes moving up a little bit, and Soleil. I don't think they've spotted you yet, but you think they might sense that you're over there.
So I'm looking past this log. We saw the footprints lead up, the boot prints lead up to it, and then we don't see them anymore. Do I see any boot prints leading away, or does this all of a sudden have boar prints?
Well, the general idea of like searching for tracks means you can search like the squares around you. So if you're searching around you in those squares, you don't see any tracks other than your tracks.
And how big is this log? I mean, the
That's 5, 10,
trunk
15.
looks to be about 7 feet wide.
Yeah, it's a
Would I be
pretty
able
big.
to kneel down behind it for cover?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, if you lay down behind it, you can get total cover. If you kneel, you can get a 5. And if you stand, you'll have a -2.
All right, so I'm going to kneel and take a shot at this small boar because boar is tasty.
If it's a longbow, you're going to have to stay standing.
Okay.
If it's a
You can
crossbow,
kneel after
then,
your shot.
yeah, you can kneel after your shot. It's a longbow's 6 feet tall. You can't be down when you're shooting it. So that definitely gets his attention. Wait, you have disadvantage on that shot.
You can turn it sideways. Why would I have disadvantage?
Because you can't. You're in darkness.
Oh, it's beyond 60 feet. Okay.
Yeah. Dagnabbit. So you go to shoot, and your string just gets hung up on a stick or something over there, and you're like, damn it, you just missed. It goes. So it doesn't really even alert the pig. I mean, he kind of hears a little, noise over there. He's like, Veyriel.
All right. Veyriel is going to starry form. stay hidden there, and that's his action. They're too far away for a bonus action to hit him, so
Wait. Stay hidden? You haven't actually taken.
I'm
your
just gonna
hidden.
stay right there.
Stay there. Okay.
Not
Jangalang.
going anywhere.
Jengaling's gonna ready a spell.
A
Chill
spell?
touch.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You do realize if you don't use it, you burn your spell.
It's a cantrip.
Oh, it's a cantrip. Okay.
Yeah. So he's gonna ready chill touch in case these things get aggressive with us. And stay in the tree line.
All right. So you guys see another large boar come out and make some squeaking noises and squealing noises. And they're definitely alerted that there's something going on. They sense some movement. They either smell or hear you guys over there. Lumina.
They smell Soleil.
Yeah, we all do. But Lumina, these guys are not out of range for his longbow, but they are in darkness, and he doesn't want to waste any arrows if he can help it. So already in action, and if one of them comes within the 60 feet of his dark vision, he'll take a shot.
If you can see their tusks clearly in the dark vision, you're going to shoot one.
Exactly. I'm going to wait until I can see the white of their tusks.
All right. And another boar comes out.
We're gonna have a lot of bacon tonight.
And
I'm glad when this is done. This is really boring.
another one. What the fuck? All right, Lumina, you got your ready to action, and it's the top of the round, so you lost it.
I did.
You can re-ready.
Yeah. That's what he's gonna do until you know, something changes. He's gonna wait and hope that they get drawn in a little closer.
Pinch does the same thing, remaining hidden back here, and readies a short bow shot at anything that gets aggressive with the party.
So, Soleil, this log starts to rumble and vibrate and kind of starts shaking a little, and out of the end of the log over here on the open end, a monkey appears.
Oh, that fucker.
And it hops up on the log, and it kind of scans the party and doesn't see who he's looking for, and poops in his hand twice, and winds both of his hands up and flings both of the poo at you, because you have to pick somebody who is here, not imaginary DM and Engorgio, who's not here yet. So you hit yourself twice with Clyde the poo-slinging monkey. How does that work, right? Oh, you can't hit the DM, and Engorgio isn't on the table, so.
Yet. You could break the fourth
Yet.
wall. Come on.
Yeah, no. as magical as Clyde is, you can only target the characters on the table. Because I don't know how I would magically hit Engorgio, because it wouldn't... Yeah, see? Oh, really, he says. They want you so bad, Engorgio, they're just itching at the seams. And that was Svensterbot, cheater in the chat, Clyde, the Poosling and Monkey, and somehow managed to hit himself with poop. Yep, that's the way it works. And it's your turn, so...
All right, so I grab a couple leaves and wipe this crap off.
It's the kind that you
And
need
then
a stick, though. You need a more of a scraping.
I need turn my bow sideways, shoot it gangster style over the log.
Which
Which didn't work so
Doesn't
well
really-
last time.
it doesn't really give you the draw either.
Yeah. My brother tried that one time. I think it, like, sliced open his wrist or something when it went off. Like a big welt on his wrist or something. I forget how. Like, whap. It was like, whap. But we get it. You're going to stand and shoot. Ooh. It was almost a crit. He, like, kind of oinks
All right, well,
and
this-
steps aside as it sticks in the dirt next to him.
This stupid thing isn't working anyway, so I'm going to drop the bow and climb over the log and move up toward it.
So it's just like a extra 5 foot of movement to get over the log. Here, I can open the map up a little more for you guys. Over here.
I'm going to bring out my sword.
Yep, you can do that. And when you kind of move closer, the boars kind of are like, "Rrr," and they sense the movement and hear you, and start moving that direction. Well, I don't know why it didn't move. Lumina, were you readied?
I was.
I had a
but
ready spell.
He is still 70 feet away. He is still outside of my dark vision.
Thought I said
Oh,
it
I
was
was looking at
wounded.
Viril. Sorry. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, Veyril is going to take a 5 foot step out, which puts Boar 1 in my range for my starry form, at which I will blast him.
Boar 11, you mean? Okay.
Yeah,
So you
Boar
catch him
11.
in his side. Some radiant damage. He
And
squeals out. They all kind of squeal out in unison.
and I'm a little hungry for bacon, so I'm going to create a bonfire right underneath him for my
Save me some
action.
cracklings, would you?
Oh, now it smells
Alright.
delicious.
Ah, he totally fails. He's like,
All right. And then I'll step back into the woods.
Jangalang.
All right, I had a ready spell. Do I get to use that first?
Well, your ready spell would have went off on when the trigger happened. So what was your?
That's when he
trigger?
moved. When he made it move towards us.
Yeah, so you would have went before Viril.
Yeah, let me just roll that then. It was a chill touch.
Which doesn't matter.
Oh,
You
yeah.
made it. Oh, it's a touch. It's a range attack, so you would have disadvantage because he's in dark vision. Correct?
Um,
Right? He's in darkness.
75.
So it's a nice crit, but roll it again. Get another crit. You can do it. I know you can.
I can do it. I can do it.
Hey,
You can
Drake
do it.
can
You
call
can do
him.
it.
No, I can't.
Not with
Oh.
a 4. All right, so you thought you saw where he was going, but the shadows messed you up, and you chill touch a daisy, a dandelion. It's like
Then I'll roll for my action. I'll do it again. I click disadvantage this time.
it's damn dandelion. It's like a frozen dandelion.
And
Now, doesn't the bonfire at least let him see that one?
oh yeah,
Do you
bonfire.
still have the bonfire going?
Yeah, it's right
Yeah.
underneath it. I'm cooking him.
Actually, so you hit.
Would have been a
So it's a
crit
hit.
the
All
first
right.
time.
The first
No.
first one would have been a miss because it was supposed to go before Viril went.
Right.
Oh yeah. Right.
So the second one, the bonfire was there, so that's a hit. I'll roll the damage in.
And he falls over and puts the bonfire out. Oh, I'm kidding.
Oh, he's dead.
You can smell. Mmm.
And that's the end of Jangling's turn.
Bacon.
He'll stay hidden in the woods.
Yeah, the echo is me talking and bleed through on Caesar's speakers or something. It always does that. I don't know why. It's only when Caesar's mic is open. So I try not to talk when he's talking. Bore 4.
I got
I always guessed that you had speakers going or something.
no. It's my microphone's sensitive. It comes off the headphone.
Wow, that is very sensitive. It's like it's sensitive. All right, so this one charges up. Wait, he actually has a charge. Let me read this. Yeah, no, can't do that yet. No. So it just dashes up there. And this one is moving up, trying to figure out what's going on. And, no, it's not going that direction. I was just trying to move it around that one. It comes over here and looks around. Why isn't it moving? Is it because it's mask? It doesn't want to move out of the mask or something?
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Yeah, so it's checking out what's going on out here. So it gets to like right there. It's like it's looking at this fire and it's looking around. Does that put
he is
anyone's
within my range now. My dark
Yeah.
vision.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna take my shot at him.
Take your shot. Oh, it's a crit. Nice. With an effect too. Ooh, so you like hit him right in the leg, and it kind of slows him down a little. And thank you for the subscription, Svenster. I appreciate that. 6 months. Sweet. Yeah, so it's regular damage. So roll damage.
All right.
And I need to apply an effect to him.
And as I hit him, I say, Soleil, stop being a giant boar and hit the giant pig.
Okay, so that would trigger my reaction as well, my action. When he came into range. So attacking from hidden is advantage, but dark vision is disadvantage, right?
Well, you're not. You have advantage. You do not have disadvantage because he is in your dark vision.
He's within your dark vision range.
Yeah, okay. I got it. Okay.
You're not used to
Okay.
having dark vision. We know. We know. Pinch isn't used to it.
Yeah, man, you got really great.
I'm just used to shooting in the dark.
Where'd the color go?
Well, did that? What the heck's going on here? Okay, there we go.
Oh, that was almost
God.
double
Oh, that was-
fumbles.
Oh my gosh.
And you do get your sneak attack because you have advantage.
Let's see. Short bow advantage. Reroll 1. Drop second 7. So, okay. So it rolled 2 7s. Okay.
Oh, you halfling. Your halfling
My
reroll.
halfling luck kicked in. Wow, that was all automatic, man. Just beautiful.
You know,
As
and
should
on the
be
real life
the
table,
sneak
that would have
attack.
taken
Oh!
10 minutes to figure out.
No shit.
Wow.
Nice.
Personal best hit, 18 points. So, yeah, you stick this pig good. Yeah! He screams
I'm
out.
try to pass my turn, but that was my reaction
Yeah.
using my ready action. Yes.
And that was his turn to get up there. So, this one, all excited, comes running out, looking around. Trying to figure out what's going on. And the other big one comes strolling out like dun 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 dun. And he's looking around. He squeaks and squeals. And this one is heading this direction. Like, takes off sprint running across. Boar number 3 sees a target and charges it. Kind of trying to swipe you off your feet. With his tusks, Soleil. And he misses. You dodge out of the way. I'll leave that on for now. We'll see. As this one as well wants to come charging up. About the only target they can really see right away. Trying to hit you with his tusks. And you dodge out of the way of that one. This one, following the arrows that shot out, charges up to Lumina. Or no, that's Veyril. Starry form. Does it give you any kind of, hidden or anything?
No, it's just little tiny points of light appear like a constellation
So he's charging at the,
at the trees.
yeah, he's charging at the starry lights. Trying to tusk at it. Oh, wait, I need to actually move his token. tusking at the Starry Light. And hits your armor, like kind of bounces off your leather armor or whatever you got on. And Veyril, this thing's in your face. It's like,
Yeah. So
the smaller ones are, 200 pounds. They're decent size.
yeah, I'm gonna just mention to Lumina to please take this thing out, and I'm gonna take a couple of steps down. I know I'm gonna provide an op attack, but I want to get a shot on this Boar 13.
Well, he is gonna use his reaction to try to give you a what for as you go by. Oh, it's almost a crit. It was like, it fell back. As you like hop over him and get out of his tusk reach, shaw.
All right, so I am going to start off with the archery starry form. Oh, I shouldn't have had that one on the Boar 14. But it hit them both, it looks like. Yep. So I'll do damage to him.
Dropping him. Wait,
So I moved 10,
did 9, yep.
80. So if I come to there, that should end my movement. And then I am going to Guiding Bolt Giant Boar number 1.
Oh, that's a crit. Just a regular crit.
And then I'll end my turn.
Lumina.
Oh, that nobody heard that, did you guys?
No.
I don't know what happened there. Like
We saw
I
you
could tell.
smiling, so I assumed it was something smart ass.
It was. All right, I'm gonna take out Giant Boar 14 because I want to, not because you told me to, old man. I'm gonna throw Hunter's Mark on it before I shoot him.
It's a hit.
And we've got some extra damage from my swarm added to that as well. And I don't want Veyril out there by himself, so I'm going to move up a little bit.
You notice that the boars are still twitching. Boar number 4 is going to tusk on Soleil and misses. Jangalang.
Jangalang's gonna move out of the bushes here a little bit.
That sorry to interrupt, but that doesn't show him as dead. Doesn't he supposed to have like skull and crossbones on him?
It did. And then he kind of starts twitching again.
Oh, I see.
Son of a. They're
Or did he
regenerating.
now?
Here
Did
I
he
was all
now?
ready to blame somebody for their extensions being broken, and oh no.
No, if
It's
you
the damn
know his
sneaky shit.
extension wouldn't have put the crossbows if they were regenerating.
The Jangalang's gonna
That's
go
a
back in
little
the bushes.
metagaming right there, isn't it?
Jangalang's gonna
Oh,
go
yeah.
back in the bushes and target Boar 14.
Boar 14 is
And-
currently prone, so you'll have disadvantage
Oh shit!
if you're targeting with a range spell or an arrow or something.
Yeah, it was a range spell. Well, then he will go back up. And he'll Eldritch Blast Bore 3.
He dodges out of the way. He wiggles his little
Hey,
curly
you
tail
can
out of the
miss.
way.
Only that was 30. Back and forth.
Pinch.
So Pinch sees this thing wiggling around on the ground over there.
Yeah, he looks like he's about to get up
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, he comes over there, and I'm not gonna drop my short bow. I'm just gonna put it in my left hand, and I'm gonna pull my dagger out.
Light weapon is good.
Light weapon. There you go. He's not targeted. Okay. You want to approve my move, sir?
Sure. You will have advantage. Never mind.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
As you like jab him in the skull with his dagger and you twist it around and he just twitches once and totally stops twitching. As you definitely
Really?
killed him.
Okay, no need to roll damage.
You can
Alright.
if you want to keep your damage count up. And hold shift since it was you already had a crit, so.
Yeah, it rolled a crit, so
Or just hit
Hey,
the
thanks
critical
for the
button.
follow, mutation 666. I
Modifier.
appreciate that. Thank you, sir.
critical and damage. And it should have rolled sneak attack too, but it didn't.
Well, that's because you didn't click advantage.
Oh.
But that's
Yeah, that's enough. Anyway. Okay, good. And then Pinch will continue moving this way. It's 5, so he's following Viril out here. And he'll bonus action to hide behind Viril.
is it one category or two category size larger?
1.
Is it one? Cool.
And there, I'll put that in the tower in case we need it. Pass my turn. Of course, it doesn't work when he moves away. So.
All right, Soleil.
as Soleil
Before your
turns-
turn starts.
As he rages, the magic courses through him, and he's teleported thanks to Engorgio in the
Well,
chat.
actually, and you have disadvantage as well. So if you're in range to attack somebody, let me see where you end up. You're going in that direction. Ooh. That many squares. Wow. You're teleported to there. Then you can decide if you want to use your rage or not. Since that happens before you start your turn. So. I take it you do.
I think it's broken. I keep getting the same one. I don't like it. I'm going to use my inspiration to reroll.
Trying to be like your dad. Get the little speckles of lights all over you. Hey, what's up, Dragonbait?
Morning.
And that is all I can do. Just run up angry that freaking Pops doesn't trust me enough to kill these things and
I
keeps
don't know
killing
why
them
it didn't
next
move
to
you.
me.
Uh, oh, this boar is going to charge. Soleil, you look like you want to get the charge. So it's going to come charging up. With a tusk on Soleil. Oh, and it hits. Doing 16 points of damage. Kind of grabs a hold of your leg and your thigh and tosses you up in the air a little bit, but you successfully do not get knocked prone. And that's all you can do. As boar number 11 is going to turn and charge this direction towards Veyril. Trying to tusk him. Comes and succeeds.
I want to use a reaction and use cutting words to reduce this damage.
Okay. By roll a d6. By 6 points.
Nice. Thank you.
And I'm going to put a -6 in the modifier box, and then I'm going to roll damage. Where's it at? Damage.
So if you roll really low, I gain hit points, right?
That's right.
We're
That's how
hoping
it works.
so. As yeah, it did it right. Why did it only say -5 though?
Because he probably has a +1 damage or something.
Oh, it did say
Yeah.
-6 though. It's right there, -6. So whatever. And you still take 4 points of damage, and he tries to knock you prone. And you succeed on your strength check, so he doesn't knock you prone. Jangalang.
Jangalang, 55, I'm within range, is going to cast Eldritch Blast at boar 3.
Oh,
Hey.
another crit with an effect. Quadruple dice damage instead of double damage, so we'll go ahead and apply that, and I'll apply it again.
So just roll damage?
Yeah, just roll damage. So you do
Nice.
28 points of damage, but he dies completely.
Yeah. And Jangalang's going to back off into the bushes again.
What are you doing in the bushes?
He's scared of these pigs.
Lumina.
All right, I got you, Pops, and he takes a shot at boar 11.
Oh, with an effect. A fumble with an effect. Somehow you get caught up in your bow. I don't know, and you restrain yourself for a round. Let me give you a. Why don't you apply the? Can you apply the restrain to yourself?
I'm sure I can find it.
Wait, I'll do it. Then I can set the 1 round for you. All right. Pinch.
All right, so now I'm gonna drop my short bow, pull my short sword in my left hand, step to right there, and attack first with the dagger, which I should not be hidden because I moved, right?
Yeah, he can see
Yeah.
you, but it doesn't matter. You still get sneak attack, which is what you want anyways.
That's right.
As he's still twitching.
So then I will offhand the short sword, which probably will do nothing.
I gave you that advantage. Since he went prone. And you killed it him. They have, the boars have what's called, relentless. If the boar takes damage, that reduces it to 0 hit points unless the damage is 7 or more. From a critical hit, it drops to 1 hit point instead. So you killed that one, but I was
Okay.
letting it twitch a little.
Okay. So he looks at Verily. He's like, "You all right? Let's go. Let's go get these." I can hear him. He can't really see him, but he can hear him snorting this way, and he kind of move that direction.
All right, so at disadvantage, thanks to Engorgio, I'm going to swing at Giant Boar 1.
Come on, just double crit it. Just say screw Engorgio. And you had, it had,
I had Guiding Bolt.
Advantage from my
on
guiding
it.
bolt.
Yeah, so you hit it. I had guiding bolt on. Doing 13 points of damage. Ow! Giant Boar 1 goes, ouch.
All right, so as I slice into it, these motes are still floating around me. And that's all I'm doing.
Boar 4. He's going to try to tusk on Soleil. And miss. Vayril.
All right. Vayril is going to move on over to here. And he's going to Guiding Bolt Giant Boar number 1.
Bounces off his pigskin. His pigskin.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to hit him with the archery form instead.
Some chicharrones. Oh, you hit with your arrow.
Tiny
Doing
little bit of
7
archery
points of
damage. And that'll be my turn.
Well, Vayril, you're the first one to see an individual that doesn't quite look human. But looks kind of pig-like. Come out of the darkness. And he says, "You didn't take my boot and leave like I told you, I see, and now you're messing with my fun."
Sorry, did we kill your girlfriend?
Yeah, he's out here with his family or something.
He
I
was
was
mating.
getting it busy. You didn't hear the bow chicka wow wow.
As Boar 1 is going to try to tusk on Soleil. These guys can't hit shot. Pinch.
Oh, Pinch is like freaking out
He's gonna.
Yeah, he
continue. Of
closes
course,
his
he can't
eyes.
see.
Yeah, you can see.
Yeah, I can. 55 feet. Wow. He's gonna continue moving this direction. That's the direction he was going. He will use his. Well, he doesn't have to. He can get to there, and he'll dagger.
Oh,
Oh, he dodged. He will bonus action short sword offhand and probably miss.
that's a hit.
That's a hit. Okay. He gave me my sneak attack. Nice.
And that's enough to kill that one.
And I've used everything I've got, so thank you.
I think I've rolled a 10 every round. Just so
At least-
happens that
At least you know you
this
roll
time
average,
everybody else rolled crap. All right, so he's going to attack.
right? You got a 22 and everybody's below a 10. There's a big gap there. Oh, you get him. And he goes down.
So I'm barely even looking at this boar as I see this guy come up and I start running toward him. Put down the one and it's just run. Sword at my side, dripping the blood.
All right, Feyriel. He's going to cast Moonbeam. Right there. Oops. And so that won't do anything until he starts in that area. But I am still going to use my bonus action to shoot him with my archery.
And Moonbeam takes concentration, right?
Yes.
So you can delete pass without a trace on everybody then, when you get a chance.
Oh, yeah. I'll get that 1 second. But we do the archery.
Ooh. That's a hit.
Decent amount of damage.
11 points. Lumina.
All right. It looks like I am not restrained anymore. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'm gonna move up and throw Hunter's Mark on this thing and take a shot at it. Yeah, right up there.
Why doesn't it? Oh, your movement's hard to read. 35?
Yes, 35. I know. I noticed that the other night. It's really tough. I might
think
have to change my dice color.
Yeah, it's your dice color on top of your token, I
I
think.
know you don't lose that transparency though.
I know. I don't want to lose it. You know. And I'll go ahead and burn my point of inspiration to get advantage on this.
Ooh. He's like, you're gonna have to do better than that. You need some magic to get to my height.
Yep. All right. I'm done.
Jangling.
Jangling is a bit out of range, so let's see how close we can get. Let me move to there and see how far away I am. 75 feet. I can see him because of the moonbeam, right?
Does the moonbeam give light?
A silvery beam of pale,
Pale
light shines
light.
down in a 5-foot radius. So yeah, there
Yeah.
should be light in that area.
Yeah, you can see him.
All right. Then I will cast chill touch. Oh,
A lot of ones tonight.
So somehow your chill touch backfires, and it pulls part of your armor off, and you have a -4 to your armor class until you fix it during a short rest. That's a sucky one.
You froze your armor straps and they just snapped.
right. My belt dropped my trousers.
Dropping crow.
Any other embarrassing moves you want to do?
Oh, you put it on there already? Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's I think that's enough.
So Jolliver, he's like, I don't like this radiant damage. Ouch.
Yep. So he's gonna take. If he's a shape changer, which I kind of assume he is, he'll
Yeah.
have disadvantage on this.
So let me
saving
click
throw.
on the dis. I'm clicking the dis. Go ahead, give me some love. He would have failed either way.
He will take some radiant damage. That's on myself.
It's pretty
Oh,
crappy.
I didn't
radiant
realize.
damage.
Yeah, that was pretty crappy. And that's so he can do his turn now. That's it for now.
Doesn't he revert to his original form?
He should, yes. Any shape-changing creature reverts to its original form.
So he turns into his human form. So you see when he transforms into his human form, this big maul appears in his hands, and he's like, "Well, that'll do." He doesn't snort though. As he comes running up towards you, shit. Actually, he's gonna dash to there. He's like, one of you's getting hit. And that's all he can do is dash.
You Drake,
Kinda-
check chat when you get a second.
I down arrowed. Huh? Huh. How is that possible? I don't understand how that's
Oh wow, that's way
Um,
back at the beginning.
If you used a window capture instead of a game capture,
I used game capture.
okay, so it should refresh.
All right, we'll use that one. Hey, thanks, Engorgio. I don't know why
The
I was doing that.
gorgeous one.
Lumina.
All right. So Lumina, he hasn't fought a lot of were creatures before, so he's not used to this. But he realizes he can't do any damage to this guy, so he is just going to pull out his short sword and try to stab him to push him. I hope I can hit him and use my swarm to push him out of the way, basically.
Get him. Not with a 4. It's a hit.
That says it hit. Yeah.
He's like, I forgot my armor.
Yeah,
What is he?
because he's naked.
Yeah, right. All right. So it doesn't matter damage.
Oh, wait.
I'll roll it anyway.
Hold on 1 second. That's it. He's in human form. He's only got a 10 armor class, so you hit. Oh, maximum damage.
Great.
And he resisted. He's like, puny weapon. It needs to. Oh shit! I'll fall back. Oh,
Oh, and he
Fail.
fails. So he has moved 15 feet. So, oh, actually, I would like him
Oh.
to go that way towards the moonbeam, please.
He's like, oh, ow, ooh, ooh, ouch. Does a cartwheel.
And then I will back up because I can't do much to this guy.
And it's his turn. What the hell? Why is this stupid sheet so damn wide? What the hell is going on? Having some technical glitches. Alright, so let me move you there, and then he's going to step up to Veyril with this maul. He's like, batter up! And he misses as you dodge out of the way. Let's see. Does he have a multi-attack with this thing? Yes. He's like, well, let's see if you can dodge the backstroke. So he swings it back the other way. And you don't get out of the way of this one. As he does some bludgeoning damage to you. Ooch, 12 points. Dropping your moonbeam. Boom! That's enough. It knocks you a little silly. Some spittle comes flying out of your mouth. And for a second, you see stars, but that's because you were looking at yourself. Pinch.
Pinch comes right to. Oh, perfect. Perfect. He'd
He's
really like to get over there and pick his short bow up before he forgets it. But he's gonna stick him with the dagger, or try to. Should have used advantage.
like,
but
what are you
hey,
going to
that's
do with
okay.
that little ooch as you jab him in the freaking thigh? Kill.
Hi, my name's
He's like-
Pinch.
He's like, oh, that is the magic weapon. Ouch.
Yeah, and because he doesn't know any different, he's gonna do this. And it's going to hit and do this, but it's going to do nothing. And so now he figured out that that doesn't hurt, so he'll be able to use his cutting action next time.
Jangalang.
Jangalang's gonna cast Eldritch Blast at him.
You have a -2 to hit. You still hit with a 19.
And damage.
That's a hit.
Horrible.
-2 on the next
And
one.
I only get one at this level.
What? You're a wuss.
Yeah, I got a level 5 gets 2.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Jangalang's gonna move back a little.
He's like, I don't want to get hit.
So there. Yeah, with my -4 AC.
At work.
Nice stick pig face.
Uh-oh, here comes the great sword of warning as he pulls it out and it goes.
Warning.
And hits him upside the face with it. He's like, he talks too. He tells you it's coming. Ouch. Veyril.
All right. Veyril is
You
going
got
to
like
take
a little
step
waffle
back,
iron on your chest from the mall. Like,
and he knows he's going to take an op attack, but he's going to take a step back anyway.
Grim
use-
wants that
I
op
use-
attack too.
I use Cutting Word.
Are you
on
gonna
this
cutting
attack.
word?
Appreciate
Uh,
that.
Oh, it's only a 2.
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
On a
time I click
cutting
that-
word, can you know if it hits or misses?
Well, I'm rolling to get the -2 on the attack.
Right, but do you know if it's a successful hit or before you burn the cutting word?
No, I'm not supposed to know.
Are you sure about that?
It says
You're-
you can choose to use this feature after the creature makes its roll, but before the DM determines whether the attack
Right.
roll or ability checks
So
succeeds or failed.
I missed, so you wouldn't have used it.
Oh, okay.
So you can keep that.
All right. I unchecked it.
A 12 would not have hit you, right?
No.
See, if you say that, then I'll roll it in the chat. I won't target him, and then it doesn't show that it hits or misses, and then I can say hit or miss. So if you speak up, I'll roll it in chat, and then it
All right.
kind of works appropriate. So he swipes and you hop over it. He's like, whoosh. So he's burned his
And-
reaction.
Then I'm going to Guiding Bolt.
With an 18, that's going to hit him right in the jack jaw. Oh, look at them sixes. 19 points of damage. He's like, oh, shit, that didn't feel very good.
And then a Starry Form.
He's like, yeah, ooh,
Giving myself advantage from my Guiding Bolt. And rolling double fours and hitting with them.
he's like, oh, shit, starry arrow in my face. Lumina.
All right. I will. Lumina's gonna move up actually, and give Soleil the help action against this guy. So he just runs up and basically tries to distract him. So I still swipe at him with my sword a couple times, but I know I'm do any damage, but hopefully it'll help him.
So you're gonna you're gonna look, your little pigtail sticking out.
Yeah, exactly.
Try and cover his eyes.
I just want to clarify that somebody has given Jolliver Grimjaw bardic inspiration. I don't, I'll take it, but I'm sure it was the bard. Lumina, it's your turn.
Yeah,
again.
I had him targeted when I click. I guess when you click it to check it off, it applies it.
Or was that your?
You have to hold Shift, click to check it off. Then it doesn't apply it.
Were
Alright.
you at the end of the round? Okay. Just
Yeah,
checking. Soleil.
I just hadn't hit next yet. Sorry.
So who did you give the help action to?
Soleil.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He needs it.
So I see Rail run up. I called him pig face. Did you hear that?
That was good. That was good.
All right, it helped. He's like, "Where's my little pigtail? It's sticking out. Oh, great sword to the
Here,
chest."
piggy.
All right, so I slam into him again, and I'm very pleased with himself. First time, maybe ever, you've seen him smile because
Pinch.
of his cutting words. You
Yeah,
can use
here.
those if you want there, Jangalang.
Let me just poke you in the pig pee-pee right here with the knife.
He
fuck.
dodges out of the way.
And Pinch realizes the short sword doesn't do much, so he's going to do bonus action disengage to there.
You're so smart, because he was going to smack you like a nail with his maul.
Yeah.
But he does want a piece of Lumina. He's like, "You making fun of my pigtail? Take this." You dodge out of the way, and he continues spinning around, trying to hit Soleil with his second attack with the maul. And as well, he dodges out of the way. Jangalang.
Jangalang's gonna move a little south so he can get a clear shot. And then he's going to use Eldritch Blast again.
And he
Is
dodges
he still
out
in
of the
human
way.
form?
Yes.
And that's the end of Jangalang's turn.
Veyril.
All right, well, Veril's got a winning combo going, so he's going to continue Guiding Bolt.
Oh, he dodges out of the way. And you hit. He only had one hit point left.
Haha, nice.
And he dodged like 4 times. He's like, oh. You guys were shooting through the holes at him. As he goes down. And we have victory just in time to take a break. Let me take you guys out of initiative and do that and do that and start a timer because we're going to take a 10-minute break. We're going to be back at 21:30 or 43. So everyone in chat is allowed to go away, but you guys got to come back. And in Gorgio, since you tried, I will give you that money back since the bad guy died before you gave it to him, and we're going to take a 10-minute break. So I'm going to start the slideshow and put on a timer and do all that jazz. So we'll be back in 10 minutes. We'll see you guys. Some pretzel and the slideshow.
It's not too late. It's not too late.
All right, let's play some D&D. Oops, stop the music. I looked up, it said 2 minutes, and I looked back up and it said, get ready! I don't know what happened. All right, everybody back? Did everybody have a snack? Did you refill your waters and your
Working on
sodas?
Some homemade banana bread. Fresh out of the oven.
That means you bought too many bananas last week.
That's nice.
They had this weird sale on these tiny little bananas. It was 99 cents for like 2 bunches. And when we tried them, they were so green and nasty. So we let them sit until the entire skin was black, and then they were perfect. A beautiful banana bread.
Plantains. Does he use nuts or no?
Not typically because my daughter's allergic to nuts. But these are not plantains. These are these little tiny. They're a different species of banana. We've had plantains plenty, but these are not plantains.
All right, so you guys got some meat. Look at that. You already got some that already started being cooked.
I ain't eating it. Maybe Pinch
So
will.
like you did with the rats,
thank you.
Soleil's gonna go over and butcher the one that's half cooked. Throw some wood on that bonfire and grab a quick snack.
Oh yeah, Luminal will definitely help with that.
You guys gonna go
Yeah.
back over to the
called him
over by
Pigface.
the
Did you hear
hill, or
that?
are you guys gonna stay here? You guys were planning on camping over there.
It's funny because he was a boar man.
Boar man. I get it. I got it.
That's a big damn map.
On a s-
You think they'll be nicer to us if we drag his body over by the gate and toss it on the door?
They might accuse us of murder.
Walk up to the archers on top. Here, take this.
Your boss is a werepig.
a what?
A werepig.
Wonder if they were aware of that.
Oh. I think I'm really starting to understand you, Soleil.
Let me. Can you?
And out of character, it is like oak pollen season here, and my head just pounding right now. So if I'm a little quiet tonight, I'm just a little quiet tonight. You guys are
Like my
going, "Thank you."
map? For one encounter?
Yeah, that big
Yeah,
old
big
map,
map.
and we just had this encounter right here.
Nice. Looks like you were messing around and practicing a little bit.
I didn't
Yeah.
know if you
Came out
guys
pretty
were
good.
gonna go chasing after the noise or whatever. So I was like, yeah, let me make a whole wood. Didn't take that long to
It
draw the
worked.
trees in.
Nice.
I like the hoof prints.
Yeah.
Those are cool, aren't they? Little.
Yeah. It works well with the boot prints leading up and then just disappearing.
All right, so you
Huh.
guys search Grimjaw's body, and the only thing you're gonna find on him is he's got this big maul. It's been kind of used a lot, and I thought about what he would have brought out here when he came out here. He didn't even wear armor, so he didn't have any. He didn't have any gold on him. He would have left that in his room, but he does have a key. Which I
Where
will
was he
drop.
keeping that? Because when were
Huh.
creatures transform, their stuff doesn't transform with them, does it?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when you shape change, stuff changes with you.
It will specify, I think,
Well, let's see. NPC.
because I know
I
I've
know
read
it does
that
for
with
druids.
druids.
Yeah, that's
It
kind of what I'm
specifies-
thinking of. But let's
yeah.
see.
Yeah, but shape changer for NPCs is different. Any equipment it's wearing or carrying isn't transformed.
So he pulled that maul from the only place he could pull that maul.
Where do you hide them all?
Yeah,
What was he
yeah.
hitting you with?
yeah, because they polymorph. And I do believe polymorph.
Yeah, but it explicitly says any equipment that they carry isn't transformed.
An equipment it is wearing or carrying isn't transformed. Ooh. Well, the mall did. So you don't find a key.
So it's a magic maul.
Oh, sorry, guys.
I would have expected that his clothing, he probably would have taken them off. Like
Actually,
right there
you
by that
do
tree.
find a key. Yeah, you find his maul. Yeah, he picked up his maul and his key. You know, But you would find that stuff over here.
He wasn't fully transformed as a boar anyway, so he could have carried them
He
all
was still
the whole time.
taking hormones, to the best of my knowledge. Wasn't
Yeah,
fully.
he was just in his hybrid form, so he would have had.
Actually, they
them
were
His
all.
key was on a
hormones.
necklace.
Hormones.
Oh, party sheet. Inventory.
So as I'm waiting for this meat to cook, I'm gonna expand my awareness and see if anything within 60 feet is magical, any of his gear or anything.
No, but you guys started a fire big enough here to cook a boar.
It was already mostly cooked, so just a small one. I'm not doing the whole pig roast. I'm just
What was mostly
making
cooked?
it
A 200-pound boar
little
got
bit.
singed by a bonfire. It didn't get cooked at all. It only got what, 1 round of damage?
It's magic. It was actually like 4 rounds, but that's okay. It's still magic.
I'm gonna eat a bunch of good berries that I had stashed away.
But as soon as it's done, you can watch Pence magically make it disappear.
But man, we either got to stop fighting these were animals, or I got to find a magic weapon or something, guys. Because I am not doing a lot to these guys.
Yeah, I'm beginning to believe your brother. You're pretty useless sometimes.
Of all the things to believe my brother about, that's the one you pick.
Don't your little raven bird things do magic damage?
You would think, wouldn't you?
Go!
So what are you guys doing? Are you starting a bonfire, cooking pigs? You don't find any loot. You find a hammer and a key. The maul, and I didn't put the maul in the party sheet because I'm assuming no one wants it. The key is in the party sheet if anyone wants it. If not,
And the
then
key
I'll
probably goes
delete
to his room. And do they know at the keep who he was? You know, do we trust
gonna
to go
assume
back
they
there and let
do.
them know? That's what I'm thinking.
They may not have
Could
known
be
he
the key
was
to
a
the front door.
werewolf.
Yeah, I mean, why'd he sneak out here? Unless he was going to do some things to these pigs that we really don't want to discuss.
He was here
Oh,
for
I
his
think he was
girlfriend.
doing that.
Gentlemanly company. Oh, warn me next time.
Geez, talk about being horny.
Right?
Patach.
So
Well, we could.
once this,
Camp or go
I
back?
grab some meat. I'm gonna grab one of the bigger, larger boars, and I'll start to
The larger boars
do
are
a
about
little
600 pounds.
travois, throw some sticks underneath it, and then just start dragging it back to our other camp.
Sure. You can get a 600-pound boar or a couple of 200-pounders, whatever you like. The tokens are not locked.
It's kind of like getting that really big lobster at the all-you-can-eat lobster buffet, Boston Lobster House in Orlando. Don't get it. You know, it's like trying to eat a shoe.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, it's they come out, they're like, "Ooh, look at this," and the lobster covers the whole tray, you know, and you're like, "Oh wow, yeah, I'll take that," and then you chew on it for about 15 minutes, and suddenly you don't feel like eating anymore. They're good lobster.
I
So
don't
should
eat
we make
lobster
camp
anymore
or?
unless I catch them. Or they're
We had already made camp, so that's why Slay's heading back to it.
Yeah, take off. few hunks of meat and
Soleil's dragging a 600-pound boar behind him.
Here, I'll help
do
you,
it
Slay, and
stealthily, Soleil.
I got a hold of his shirt tail, and I'm pulling on his shirt tail, helping him.
Watch out for the snap.
That's where we were camping over
Appreciate
here.
the help, Finch. I
Hey,
called him
no
Pigface. Did
problem.
you hear that?
Yeah, I heard you call him Pigface. That's pretty good. I like that.
We was on the other side of the road, wasn't it?
Yeah, you're behind this hill over here. That's where you guys were.
Lumina's
Oh, there's
always
Pin.
making fun of me, but I come up with a good one every once in a while.
Well, at least he wasn't wearing clown shoes when he was trying to sneak up there, you know.
I added another bonfire just to help continue roasting.
Jangling plays the song.
We doing a long rest.
Well, you're gonna roll to see if you guys get a long rest.
So Soleil will wait about 200 feet away from the camp, do the first preparations of the carcass, and then drag the rest into camp once all that's been disemboweled and everything else. We'll finish the rest of it in the morning.
And morning it is, as you guys are awakened to a from the direction of the keep. Except
Wonder
for
if
the
they
last
found his
person
body.
on watch, whoever that is, because they were already awake. We hope.
They're going to be looking for their missing friend. We better find some place to hide.
Now, let's just think about this for a minute, fellers.
We didn't kill him.
We
Well,
didn't kill him.
That's
You got a
that's not
big
quite
boar
true,
on the
Jangling. I
spit.
mean,
There's a pile of
Just
guts,
ignore all this meat.
drag marks from where his body was all the way over
I
here.
think them pigs killed
we
him.
didn't do it.
We found them herd of wild pigs, and they killed him. So then we ate one of them. And we're fixing to eat another one too, aren't we? Somebody
Probably
go throw another
suicide.
pig on there.
Ignore the teeth marks on his leg.
What'd you say?
We can write a note and make it look like suicide.
Yeah, he fried himself all over.
I couldn't take it anymore. So instead of beating myself up with my maul, I stuck myself with arrows, a great sword, burned myself, Eldritch blasted myself a few times, and
It's like suicide by cop, right?
guiding bolted myself. Yeah. Dear John.
Might have been a chill
Yes.
touch in there somewhere.
And a chill touch, yeah.
You guys are harpers anyway. You're kind of like the cops, right?
Yeah, and you know, as you guys start to, get out of your sleeping bags and look around, you can hear noises from the keep, commotions, activity starting.
Let's just go talk to somebody in there. We'll know nothing if we don't try. Perhaps y'all go?
We can try again.
At least we won't have that one jackass to talk to anymore, because something happened. Oh, yeah, he's fucking dead.
Now you had to talk to Jackass in charge number 2.
Yeah. Who happens to be a
Yeah,
were
who's the number 2?
I don't think it's gonna turn out well if we try to go talk to them.
Well,
I say we just get back
understand
into our boats and get the hell out of here.
You don't have
Boats.
boats. It's defrosted.
Do we have some boats
Tell you what,
now?
Soleil, let's go on in there and then we can steal a boat, and then we can get out of here.
Let's go in there. Let's find out about this place. They're either on the legit and they're really guarding the river, and if that's the case, then somebody on the legit would want to talk to us. So that's kind of what Pinch is thinking.
Fine. Just do
And
whatever the
if
hell
they're
you
not,
want. I don't even know
then
why
we
I'm
gotta
here.
run like hell.
I'm gonna go stab this boar.
It's like 600. It dressed out at like 350 pounds. You got it on a spit. You're like, I think it says it's 20 minutes a pound it takes to cook, right? Is that what a turkey takes?
Yeah.
20 minutes a pound. So
Making little pork rinds on the side. Rubbing some jalapeno juice in there.
What kind of juice are you rubbing? Hollow what?
Jalapeno. It's a little
Jalapeno.
spiciness. You'd like it. You'd like it, trust me.
Some jalapeno.
Japolinos.
all
Oh, if
right.
we're gonna go talk to him, let's go.
What are we
I'm
gonna say
following
to
you
him?
guys.
Was that what you
I
guys
think
us
it's a
in?
dumb idea.
He thinks, I believe.
Yeah, but you think all my
Soleil
ideas are
has-
dumb.
Yeah. Yeah. What your dad said.
We'll ignore for the fact, for the moment that most of them are probably dumb, but
Well, you've had a couple since I've known you.
a couple of dumb ones.
Yeah. You drug me along for the ride.
You followed.
Well, we- anyway, Jangling Place and Marching Tune. Let's go back to this keep.
Before I whited it out, that said Riverguard Keep.
Now you can
Nice.
de-white it out.
I don't even know what I did with the original picture. But this is Unity.
I don't have a drum.
What do you got?
A loot.
We've got
Did you
boar
steal
skin.
the loot?
Viol.
Turn it
Prepare
over
it.
and thump on the back of it.
Prepare it, dry it out. You can get yourself a drum.
There you go. They're not that smart. There you go. All right,
It's
so
funny
what do you
'cause
guys want to
whatever you
do?
wrote is underneath the whiteout.
What's that?
Whatever you wrote is still underneath the whiteout.
Oh, maybe I did do it on here.
It's probably a layer.
There you go.
Nope, that's not it.
Sacred Stone
Sacred
Monastery.
That's the
Wrong
wrong
one.
one.
So we're heading back to the keep.
All right, so you guys come over the hill and start towards the keep, and you can see that the same thing you saw before. The gates are closed, and you know there's a guy up in the tower that watches the front. This time he says, "Go away. We already have one." So he says you're back.
Yeah, we'd like to talk to who is ever in charge here.
The one that threw you out yesterday.
Yeah, I want to talk to him.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that guy. He said come back and see him today if we found out some information. So we need to see him.
Give me a persuasion check. He's like, I don't believe you.
Well, about that. Sometimes people tend not to believe us because we're short and little people, but you shouldn't just not believe us because of that.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of other reasons you shouldn't believe him.
That's right.
That's not one.
Now, listen.
You see him kind of fumble around, and he picks up a heavy crossbow. He goes, I don't always believe everyone, but sometimes I like to watch them bleed. What do you say there, archers? And you see a couple of more appear.
I said, whoa. Jolly was expecting us to come back today.
That's funny. There was no note left, and he fumbles around and pulls up like a piece of paper out of his pocket. Here on the ledger to let you in.
Well, you couldn't read it anyway, could you?
He turns it
Dumbass
upside
was-
down.
See, I told you. You
Sometimes.
can't read it. Well, fellas, I think we ought to get the hell out of here.
Well, Jolly's not going to be very happy when we don't return. So I
That's
guess,
right. Jolly's gonna kick your ass.
Yeah, he's going to be pissed.
It's not going to be very jolly anymore.
Does someone else want to try to persuasion now that you guys kind of
I'll
screwed
do
up
it.
at disadvantage?
Oh, let me roll it again.
Oh, look, you almost did it. An 18? He's like, you just wait there and I'll send somebody to wake up Jolliver. He will be mad if you aren't expected, and I am not going to be to blame. Hey, new guy, go wake up
Hey, new guy.
Jolliver. Who, me? Okay.
Were we
So,
able to? We were not able to determine what the gauntlet, what the fist thing was, right?
The flag?
Yeah, their flag, their symbol.
You assume it's the sign
Standard.
of Jolliver Grimjaw. Since there was one hanging in
Oh, like he
in
was
the
the
hall.
boss. The boss.
He was the big boss man.
Well, this might have been stupid to come back here, fellas. Maybe we ought to get the hell out of here.
I think that's what what Soleil was
Jay,
trying
if
to
only
say.
someone else had said that before,
Yeah, right.
Let's
we could have
go
been halfway
quick.
down the road.
Anytime my brother and I agree on something, you know that there's something wrong.
But your dad said we ought to come down here. He agreed with me. You shouldn't ever listen to me, Beryl.
He's stoned. What does
So-
he know?
About 15 minutes later,
Fair.
15 minutes later, Pitch is gone. He's fucking gone.
see a little
We're all booking it.
dirt. You see a little dust.
About 15 minutes
pile.
later, they can't find nothing.
So, okay. So,
They're not going to find
you don't
Jolly
have
anyway.
any problems getting away from the keep. Where do you guys go?
A place is looking to buy some bacon.
We
Lots
still
of it.
ain't found Tess yet. We need to keep going down this river.
All right,
looking
just
for
as a
other boats.
just as a reminder, you guys Um,
We know they made it to here, right? Bell.
you found some books, or you found some information that some books were sold in Wormford, and one of the books ended up in Red Larch
Red Larch.
that belonged to the dwarf, one of the dwarves that was in the missing delegation. And you trace that book to Wormford, and in Wormford you found out information that the books were originated from here. Riverguard Keep is where some of the books ended
So
up.
it's a tactical retreat to rethink Plan B of getting inside.
We're gonna have to
Getting in
sneak
through
in.
the front door.
Have we seen anyone when the day before or this morning that was not human?
No. Well, yes. Jolliver Grimjaw was not human for a while till he got moonbeamed. Then he turned into a human.
Well, if we wait till night time, none of them can see because they ain't got dark vision.
They might have
true.
lanterns though.
Yeah,
Kinda
it's the
screws
keep.
up
It might
that
be
idea.
torches and lanterns and.
The keep does look like it's pretty lit at night.
We're gonna have to try to sneak in somehow.
Is there like this keep is open to the river?
There's a big chain.
There's
across
a
it, but
there's a big opening, but there's a huge chain that gets spanned across the opening to keep vessels, from coming and going.
I don't know if that's
Yeah,
a good
but
idea. You saw me swim. It did not go well.
True.
Yeah, but we're on this side. We don't have to swim to get through there, do we?
I was thinking if we went north upriver a little ways and then swam down and
right
came
next
in.
to the keep.
Yeah.
Swim
but if
down
you
right
s-
next to the keep.
Hey, let me give you the image
Is
of
there-
the.
Any shoreline there?
Let me give you the image from the water side.
I thought it was surrounded by woods. Maybe not.
I mean, I'm willing to try it, but if I die, it's your fault.
Hey, you see, there looks like rocks.
That's
well,
always
you
been
can
the case.
blame us then.
Yeah, we should be able to move along the riverside.
Well, look, there's Jangalang. He's playing a guitar right there.
I just
yeah,
don't know
like
how visible we'll be.
Actually,
How
that
well
looks
patrolled
like.
that area will be.
But if we could get
Why we
to
do it
here,
at night when they can't see?
get to here
At
in
night,
the
move
dark,
without trace.
and then make our way down to here, there's like a little pathway along there. There's a.
Exactly.
Yeah, you wouldn't even need
I
to
agree.
swim.
Let's
Until you maybe get
rest
inside,
now.
then you don't know. You don't know if the
Yep.
rocks go all the way around. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But then we'll be close enough to where it matters. I say let's
Yeah.
do it.
What's the worst that could happen?
So we'll back off and set up camp for the day and.
All right,
take
so
it easy. and-
about 2 hours. No, probably more like 3 hours. You guys, are you guys back at your hill? Is that where you guys are at?
No,
I think far
that's
enough
too
away
close.
we could see
No, I
coming
say
and
we
going.
go to the opposite side. We head to the
Yeah.
north.
Well, the woods are the closest place that you guys could hide. It's pretty barren the rest of the way. 600
we
to
wanna hide-
700 feet to the keep is totally open. They can see
So-
clearly.
We want to be, because we're going to come in from that direction. So work our way around and get up there and wait till nightfall so we'll be on that side of the keep. So I don't know
Right.
what that looks like
You know,
As far away from the dead guy.
yeah, and as far away from the scene.
So you want to be north of the keep, but beyond their visual range.
Right.
So
Yeah.
so you're like a
Yes, yeah.
click away, like a kilometer away.
Okay, that'll work.
Like there's some more woods and stuff up on the north end. And you guys hear the gate open. I mean, it's a pretty loud thing. About 3 hours, so you know it takes you 20-30 minutes to get up that way, and you guys set up a little makeshift camp area, and then you guys clearly hear the portcullis go up and the gates open. And you hear some dogs,
What's my dog do? Start growling.
probably. They're like, roop, 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 roop. They're like way far away, though. I mean, it sounds like they went down the road with the dogs.
I wonder if they're looking for Jolly.
That'd be my guess.
Same.
Um,
You know, if they send out search parties, there'd be less people in here at night. Maybe.
Ambush the search party.
No, I think it'd be easier to sneak in
We can just
if they've
sneak
got
in.
their attention distracted.
Frontal assault. Or try and go over the wall somewhere.
Well, I thought we were gonna try to sneak around the river gate here.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
but
what
the
I'm
whole
saying. I think
point was
they'll
that
be
it would
focusing.
be dark.
I think if we can,
Right.
we should sneak in and see what we can find out before we, kill anybody, because we don't know 100% that these people are doing anything bad out here.
Why don't you
Right.
tell that to Tess?
Well, it was the bad guy's keep. He owned the place, and
He was
these books
fornicating with the hogs.
tied to Tess is tied to them. I think it's it's beyond a reasonable doubt that these guys are just a bunch of killer motherfuckers.
And he was a dick.
Yep.
Yep, guilty of dickishness.
So you want to try to sneak in before and scout it out?
Well, Pops ain't been changing into animals no more, so he's useless. But and the little one, if you want to go, you can try to do your sneaky stuff. But then you'll be all by yourself in a giant castle full
Now,
of bad guys.
I
So
don't think that's such a good idea. I think we just all need to go as a group now. It just kind of makes sense to me. Especially because your pop got that trick where he makes it like real quiet when we walk and stuff.
Well, that helps situationally. That's not going to be quite as helpful.
But we don't know where we're going.
See,
Yeah.
look, Sila, he's
We need a scout to go in there and scout it out.
thinking. He's thinking. He's being strategic. I think he's a wise old man.
You should listen to Pinch. He seems to know what he's talking about.
okay, we're all just sitting here talking in circles.
Ooh,
Lumina
really?
said we should go scout. So if we're gonna do that, I ain't the one to do it because I ain't got those skills. So either we
Well-
do it or we don't. But either way, let's make up our mind.
I don't know what we're scouting. I mean, I'll go take a peek, see.
The inside. What's in there?
How am I supposed to get inside there?
You could be invisible. Again, it worked in the crypt.
How
You
long
just
does
got to
it
count
last?
for an hour.
Oh shit! Good thing I don't wear shoes.
Squeak, squeak.
Suppose, I mean, if we went in there and found a way to open the gate,
Get the rest of us in.
yeah.
So when we hear this, the party returning, the hunting party or search party or whatever it is, I just be waiting and I just slip right through the gate with them. I'll have a little look around, and we'll agree on a place where I'm supposed to let you in. Obviously, the front door here is not going to be that place. Too heavily guarded.
Are there any other side doors? Is the question.
Sally porch or something.
Well, you guys checked out the entire north side and the west side of the keep, and you didn't see anything like that. The east side or the river side, you guys, the closest you got to it was a half a mile because you were looking at it from across the river.
You know, I got an idea. What if when it gets dark, we send Pinch in there and he starts a fire or something in one of them buildings. And when that place is fully engulfed and they're trying to put it out, then we sneak in the back door.
You think climbing over the wall, scaling it with your fingers, would be a DC 20, just to show you how hard it is.
I could get in as a rat. I don't think they'd look twice at a rat coming in from the river. That little ledgeway that we were going to walk at.
A rat could just climb up too. I mean, rats got little tiny little claws and shit.
Yeah, but they just it's not something that would be out of place
You
or
could just like
cause for alarm.
That makes the most sense to me. And Pinch will just kind of sit back here. I'll just take a little nap till you get back, Meryl. You just have fun. And I'll save you. Well, you just have fun. I was going to say some pig, but you're not going to want it anyway. Hey, can I have Meryl's plate right over here, please? Thank you.
Yeah. So the plan is to sneak in and then start a fire, cause a distraction.
Just don't burn
I'm
down
just
the
throwing
wrong
that out there.
place.
Oh, I've got
we know you can
got
start a
certainly
fire.
some spells. Yeah, I've got spells to light things on fire.
And
Yeah, but you can't cast the spell when you're a rat.
well, yeah, he'd have to
Oh yeah, but once I got
Shapeshift.
in,
back and then start a fire, and then what? Now they're distracted by the fire. Ooh, look, a fire. Put it out.
yeah,
Now what's going on? He's standing there going, "Hi, I put the fire. I lit the fire.
I
What's
lit
the
your
plan
building on
after that?"
fire.
Can you turn into a dragon?
Not yet. Maybe next
Star-
week.
Starry dragon.
Could
We don't have
probably
that-
do a starry dragon.
We don't have that
I
code.
can do a starry dragon.
We don't have that code.
Yeah, I do.
Did you figure it out? No,
See?
not the dragon, but the code that the dragon gives you. What was it? Some weird
Oh, no.
armor class bonus or something?
See,
Yeah,
if Pinch was invisible, he could
dragon
start the
form's
fire
weird.
without nobody seeing him.
The question is, what's the next step? Once there's a fire, that's not the hard part.
You guys are sitting at the camp going, "Hey, look, there's smoke." I mean, is
No,
that
that's
the
what I'm
plan?
saying. When they're distracted with trying to put out the fire, that's when we try to sneak around the outside into
Let me
the
ask,
opening there.
how many? I mean, we've been observing this place for a couple of days now from the, hidden, and we got a kind of a count on how many guards there were at the door and stuff. What's the full strength of the garrison here? Would we estimate?
From what
And
you guys have
Yeah.
seen so far, you've seen a few up in the tower by the front gates, and then you know you were escorted by 4 guards into the main hall where Jolliver was, and then you saw a female in there with him, like up on the balcony above his
And she was the one
desk.
calling the shots because she did like this.
She looked superior to some of the guards and stuff. And then you heard voices, and but you didn't really see a whole lot of other people anywhere. But you got the sense that the place is pretty decent size. But you went into one room, through the courtyard and into one room. But there was several outbuildings. And there's docks, and you think there's boats that come and go.
I think this place needs a good scouting during the day before we go in.
You
at
did
night.
not go into this building.
Scouting
in-
certainly
you went
wouldn't hurt
into-
us any.
You went into a building behind that building. So you don't know
We should
what's
probably
in,
know what we're getting into.
in these towers. And you can see that, there's walkways, on each side of the keep.
Maybe,
Tell you
Vero,
what.
if you go in as a rat, just take a look around. You might find a weakness
Something.
someplace. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the best option is to turn into a rat and then spend some time scouting the place
Good.
out.
Good count of people.
Just get an idea for how many people are in there and
A weakness in their defenses.
if there's any kind of like
And
response to the fact
You're
that
going to
their
wait
boss
till
is dead.
darkness to do this?
No. I'm gonna just daytime be a rat and then come in down across this little ledge and
How
Come
long can
around
you
onto
stay
the
as
inside.
a rat?
an hour.
How long would it take a rat to travel a kilometer?
I don't have to be a rat while I'm traveling.
Well,
I can get close enough.
You got to be a rat while you're 600 feet away. Because if
Yeah,
they see a
but-
person, they might take a shot at him.
Yeah, rats have a decent move, don't they?
I don't know. I've never been a rat.
Just turn him invisible, and he can run
Yeah.
up. And once he gets close,
Yeah, turn him
When-
invisible. He can be
when
invisible
when the
for
hour
an
runs
hour.
out, you turn
then
into
that-
a damn rat.
There you go. And
You
you
guys
got
are
2
like
hours.
a bunch of
There we go.
damn Kenku, drunken Kenku, sitting here talking all day.
I resemble that.
About
drunken
ready
report.
just to walk up and start killing things with my sword.
That's usually what players end up doing. But just saying. So you're gonna turn into
Boom.
you're gonna go invisible, and then move
Mhm.
up there, and then when you get next to the wall, you're gonna turn into a rat.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna
Well, you got
climb
an
out.
hour
then
of
I'll-
invisibility.
Explore as an invisible rat.
And where do you want to go in at?
That outer wall,
The north end?
and then, yeah, from the river. That river, there's that little rocks ledge.
And don't get distracted by them female rodents like you did last time.
That's your
Hey,
turf
those were
area.
chinchilla. They were gorgeous.
Did you get that map?
Yep.
And see your token? Okay.
I start shadow freaky.
So let me rat form it up.
And you want to You want to like come down the bank of the river and then like climb up here?
Yeah,
All right, so when you
maybe
climb up,
swim a little bit so I'm not visible from the steps. Anyway,
um,
climb up. Yeah. What do I see?
is this can you see now?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you see that there is a keelboat that looks very familiar to you. And there's a halfling and a that looks extremely familiar to you, and they're unloading some goods. So the keelboat that you guys saw in Wormford is here. The halfling that Pinch talked to, and the captain
On
of the
the
boat.
wharf.
Remember, he looked like
Mm-hmm. You look like Pinch's twin. Yep.
this guy.
Oh boy. And they're unloading something?
They're unloading the keelboat. There's let's see how many more sailor types there are. Boo 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 boo. There's 4 other guys, not including the halfling and this guy. So there's 6 guys total on the boat or on the dock. And
Are they saying anything?
Oh yeah, they're like, this is some heavy ass crate right here. We're good bastard. Get your end. Don't drop it. Don't drop. They're complaining about
Mhm.
working. And there's also another little boat over here. I don't know if you can see that or not.
Yes, I can.
Yeah. And then you can see that after a few minutes, the coming and going of this building right here, from this side, you think is a barracks.
Okay.
And then this is a tower here.
Can't see up there. There we go. Oh, I can't see. Can't see the walls because of the line of sight. Okay, so there's a tower. Is there any way into the tower, or?
Yeah, let me turn on. I don't know why all this stupid terrain's on here. Does that open it up for you a little bit? There's a door right here.
Oh, okay. But it's not open.
No, the door is not open. And let me see something. Where's that image at?
This line of sight is drawn too closely to the edge of the wall. You can't tell what's wall.
It doesn't show the door, but if you look, there's a door, here.
Oh, okay. Are there people up on top of these walls?
Yes, there's guards.
Like
They're
how
just-
many?
They just patrol. One walks up and looks over the wall and then kind of comes back down. In the courtyard at any given time, you think there could be 3 to 4 guards patrolling. But they don't look too alert, they're just kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the doors that you went in.
Right, where we met with him.
Yeah.
Down here. Oh, this is the other little boat landing.
Yeah.
Is there anything in this little boat?
Let's see. The boat tied up right next to the landing is currently empty.
Okay.
The water in the boat basin is about 15 foot deep, and then it naturally shallows near the shore. Yeah, so the description, the chat description, the keep's eastern wall juts out into the river, forming a good-sized basin in which a couple of keelboats float. A wide gap in the southeast wall provides access to the river, although it's blocked by a heavy chain. A 20-foot tall bluff of rock and earth separates the landing and the nearby tower from the rest of the castle grounds. To the north, a wide stream flows out of a cave mouth into the boat basin. So there's a cave, yeah, right there. And then an iron grate blocks access to the stream. So there's a grate on that cave mouth. But you can tell it's like above water cave. So a boat or something could go in there.
All right, I'm not seeing any good way to let my comrades in.
You do see, murder holes or arrow slits here that face the courtyard.
Right. So they can shoot you even if you invade the courtyard.
Hence, it's a keep. If it was easy to get
Yeah.
in, it wouldn't be called a keep. It would be called a welcome.
And none of these doors are open. I mean, I want to try and get in one of these buildings.
I mean, you might be able to wait by a door and somebody might come out and you could run in, but no, the doors stay closed for the most part.
Okay. And
You
are there
think that this door is probably one of the more used doors in the place?
Okay.
This door or this door? Just
Does
from
this have access to the
look
roof
of the
here?
door and if you got up on the ramp, yeah, if you look down, yeah, you can see the it's a stable. Old stable. It's in bad shape. Most of the roof is caved in and rotting debris fills the interior. 6 horse stalls line the back wall.
Doesn't sound stable to me.
The roof is kind of collapsed, mostly on this end.
What's the mechanism for this portcullis? Is there
You think it's up in the tower?
up in there? Okay.
That's how they opened it before. That whoever's in that tower controls the gate and the portcullis. And there's murder holes and stuff that overlook this path, and it's well watched, that area.
Yeah. I don't know, guys. I think.
But currently, the front gates are open. The portcullis is down, but the front gates are open.
Portcullis is down, but the front gates are open.
Mm-hmm. You think because somebody went out, like, with some
Right.
dogs.
I don't know. I'm not seeing enough defenders here to get terribly concerned.
That's what you come back and tell us?
He hasn't come back yet.
Yeah.
Which is, yeah, exactly.
I've seen all I can see, I think. So I'll come back.
So how long do you think he took in there? An hour?
Probably not terribly long.
So long enough to get
maybe.
out and still be invisible and...
Yeah. I'll scout the outside as well. Just
Yeah, you can see
make
murder holes up in these towers,
hmm
you know, facing out.
So I'll go back and describe everything I saw, including, estimates of how many people were there and all that.
So he tells you that there's an inner barracks that's, he doesn't know how many troops, but he saw, you know, at any given time, 4 guards, you know, patrolling the perimeter, plus whatever you would suspect is in the tower by the gate. At least 2 or 3. And then there was 6 people on a keelboat that you've already met unloading currently. And then there's the huge tower church thing that he didn't go in or anything, but the
Mhm.
big building. And then the room that you guys went in, the great room with the table and where Grim Jolliver was at a desk.
So did anybody seem concerned that Grimjaw Jolliver guy was gone?
I was listening for conversations as I went around, seeing if I could overhear anything anybody was saying.
Yeah, they had mentioned that they're concerned that they found his body in the woods where he likes to go at night because they knew that, and uh, and they sent for the priest. So they seem
They're gonna
more
try and
concerned that there's a priest coming than the Jolliver's dead.
What kind of priest?
I know. I'd hate for him to bring him back,
Speak with dead is not that high of a level spell.
right? That's what I'm thinking too.
unless he worked for the priest. I mean, if they're under some like cult thingy, and this priest is their boss.
So let's kill the priest.
Yeah, 'cause it don't make much sense he'd be giving him last rites now 'cause he's done gone.
Yeah, it's a little late for last rites.
I think the priest is going to find out what happened to him and bring him back.
Pinch looks at you guys and he's get this mean look on his face. He goes, "All right, I'm ready. Let's go."
What's the best way in?
Hang gliders.
In Beryl's opinion.
Thing
Hang
worse than
gliders.
a boar is a wereboar is an undead wereboar.
Zombie snort.
Zombie boar.
The best place to get in is the front doors.
The front gate. Yep.
Yeah,
So
there really isn't any other option.
so
Can't we do it the same way we were talking about, moving up and around the back
So
way?
we're just going to
We
storm the
just-
gates.
We just go back. We say, "Hey, we come back to see Jolly now. Damn it! This time we got to see him." I think they'll buy it, fellers. I really do.
Said Lumina and I just sit here and pick off the damn guard from farther out. I doubt they can hit us as well as we can hit them.
They have murder holes.
Makes it easy because we know where they're going to be.
Murder holes don't protect you from saving throw spells.
Nope. Unless they take a 5-foot step back and you can't see them anymore.
So how did you answer his question? Can't we just go do what we originally intended to do? Go by the river. Same way you just went in.
I would assume so. I mean, there's people there. Will be seen, but
But will they be
That's why
there
we
at
wait
night?
till
You were there during
nighttime.
the day.
The idiots who are there now on their boat will be gone.
Those is Pinch's friends.
I wouldn't call them
Exactly.
friends. I wouldn't even come close to calling them friends. Hell, you ain't even my friend. You know, I've got this thing in my backpack. I don't remember where it came from, Drake. Seminole Faction Text Code Book.
it's a starting background item
Okay,
or faction agent.
gotcha. Oh, it's Code of Conduct. Well, according right here, this is how we're supposed to get into a keep.
I don't understand. You guys were in the keep. You got left.
We got kicked out.
You kind of left with a boot in your butt, but you can climb over the wall and go around. There's 100 ways in the keep. You just have to pick one, and hopefully it works. If you wait till night, you think you're going to have an advantage on them because, you know, how far out from the keep can they actually see? If they got
Yeah.
if they got like lanterns and stuff, they're going to see like 30 feet or something. So you can get within 60 feet of the keep, and as long as you're not noisy, they're not even going to know you're there. And then all you got to do is pick your
Well,
way in.
even with
Yeah.
little noise, we've got the rushing water of the river to help dampen down some of that noise, and with pass without trace would even help even more if we come in through the river.
Absolutely.
We just
It's-
time it. We watch them walk the walls, and when they
You
turn
guys
it
get
and
to
walk
role
this
play
way,
the
we go.
mechanics of the game. So you get to role play your stealth check. And if you have a plus 10, that's pretty good.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll wait
So-
till night.
Do we get advantage with the
Infiltrate
river
via
water?
the river, and then I'll pass without trace.
No, you don't get advantage on your stealth because of river water. They might get disadvantage on hearing you because of the river water, but so is that the way you guys want to try to get in? Is the way you went in,
Yes.
Mr. Rat?
Let's do it.
I think
So you
Slade
guys
says
are
he
gonna
wants
have
to
to
sit here
give
and
me
think about it
some,
some more.
Some acrobatics to, stay on the rocks, and not slip. Are you guys casting Pass Without a Trace again?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I get my pants back on?
Can I get dark
I still
vision?
got a -4 AC.
And are you casting Dark Vision on Pinch, or does he need a light source?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Dark vision on pinch
Sweet.
as well.
Thank you, sir.
And where's your dog?
Uh, I'm gonna say stay. I'm gonna leave him back here at camp.
So you give him a big old pig bone to chew on, and
Big pig bone, and yeah, just kind of time the tree here. I'll come back and get him. If not, if I don't make it, fellas, you come back and let my dog go.
all right.
please.
Well, before you guys do all this, you guys had a kind of a close encounter with some tracking dogs around your area. Like you spotted them moving towards your direction, looking at tracks and pointing in your direction, and they got about 600-700 feet out. You guys kind of hid, and they kind of turned around and went back to the keep. Like they.
What's the
you guys
chances
were
my dog's in
too
heat
far.
right now?
Since it's a male dog, I don't know.
Probably pretty slim.
That maybe one of the hound dogs is in heat and he goes running off.
Yeah, he goes and
We're
chases
gonna get a
the
quick
hound dogs down. No,
But,
I would just leave him chained up out there, tied up or whatever.
But you weren't discovered, so they didn't roll good enough on their tracking by the time you guys got all the way out there. But so you guys come down on the north side or the west side of the keep. I'm gonna check you guys over here. And give me, as you guys are moving around, who's going first? Who's in the front?
Rail, since he's been here before.
Yeah,
I'm
he's gonna
guiding
lead us
them,
in.
but we need to make sure that people are close enough to me, so I'd probably be in the middle so that everybody can stay within the 30 feet.
So something like that, maybe. Pinch
Yeah.
you're in the front, making your way. So
Is
everybody
there a
give
map?
me. Oh yeah. Probably should give you guys that map again, huh? You're on the east side of the map.
Thank you.
Everybody give
Okay.
me. Let me push this. I'll push this to you guys. We would need a acrobatics. For everybody.
I'm using inspiration for that.
Let me delete everybody. Deselect all PCs. Select just Soleil. And let you roll that again.
I clicked the button. I wonder why it didn't work.
Okay, you did worse the second time. Pinch, give me a stealth check.
Tower?
No, I don't care. Whatever you
No,
got.
I already dropped it.
All right, so Pinch kind of slips on some moss a little bit, and but he is stealthy enough that he doesn't make a whole lot of noise. And that's the worst of you guys walking across those rocks, getting over to the side. But now you guys got to try to get into the keep. All right, so the rocks do kind of lead up to this chain area, but this wall is up there. Let me give you this map. So you guys are right here on these rocks. All right, and this is 15 feet up to the top there. So, and the chain is about 10 feet up. Oh no, the chain goes all the way up too, about 15 feet.
Well, the chain would make it easy climbing to here, but then what do you do when you're stuck under that,
Yeah, you kind of stuck under there. So you got a pretty difficult little climb to get up over that. And if you
I'm just gonna
climb
slip
to,
into the water and swim over to the stairs.
is that what you guys want to do?
Yeah, I say we
Swim,
go
Yeah.
swim over to here?
across the opening and up onto the shore. Yeah.
Oh, there's a ledge right around that's water level. I mean, they were unloading the boat.
No, the boat is up high and there was a gangplank.
That
Okay.
arrow, I think, is. Who else is
See
brown?
the gangplank?
I can't remove that arrow. I thought it was mine.
I don't see a
What
brown
arrow? I don't see an arrow.
Must be just yours.
Hmm.
Close the map and reopen it. Or I can reshare it with you.
I got it.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
swim
go
across
on.
over to here then.
All right, everybody give me an athletics check. Let's see how well you swim.
Oh no.
Again.
I'll use my inspiration.
Yeah, I'll
roll
use
that
my
at
inspiration on
advantage.
that one as well.
Oh, fucking Pete's sake.
Um,
Won't drown
Give
if you
me
just drink all
another
the water.
give me another strength athletics pinch. You're the only one that didn't make it. All right, so
He's going down, boys.
you guys all get over to the shore, and
I'll
you
go
look
back
back.
and grab him. He's only a few feet out.
Pinch is like panicking, and he's kind of swimming the wrong direction. And
Doggy paddling.
yeah, he's choking and coughing. So
I'll go
Soleil,
swim
you're
back and
gonna.
grab him.
So give me another athletics check. Let's see how well you can swim out to where he's at. Why are you at advantage?
No idea.
Because you're raging? Do you still have rage on? Yeah. You need to delete your rage. But your 17 was the original one, so you don't have any problem swimming out to him. And so he just grabs a hold of you, I'm assuming. Pinch does. And so try to
Oh,
swim
yeah,
back with disadvantage. With
Like a
pinch
coon
on you.
drowning a hound dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
So he's starting to pull you under.
well, can I like help him?
Yeah,
I,
roll your athletics at disadvantage, Pinch.
Oh shit.
Is there a rope on this little
Uh,
dinghy tying
throw
this
him a
thing? I
rope.
can
Well-
push the boat out to him.
there you go.
All right,
Or
so
I can
best
throw him
roll
a
I've had
rope.
yet.
So Soleil, give me another athletics, not at disadvantage, just regular.
Throw me a bone here.
All right, so you guys are successful. However, you weren't very, non-obvious. So I need to roll to see if you guys have been spotted swimming across there. It's dark. The moonlight's out. This boat is
Pass
gone,
without
by the way.
trace.
This boat is not here. The big boat is gone. So,
The waves are splashing against the rocks.
I looked into her eyes, and I said, "Hey, did you bring any of that fried chicken with you?" And I don't know why, she just left and left me sitting there on the beach at night all by myself. It's such a romantic night too.
uh-oh. I'm lagging out. Holy freaking stuff.
What's that mean?
I did a search. Wow. That's a little too much. I typed in water for search. Holy crap. I was just going to cover up the boat with a little square of water, but I got a million things that are water. Seashells and...
Just draw a blue square.
There. How's that? Is that a little too big?
Perfect.
The keep is flooding, guys. We gotta hurry.
All right, you guys get the general gist.
Tsunami.
So let me roll. There's only 2 guards that are able to even be near you guys, and huh. So you see a light source over this direction coming closer to you guys. What are you guys gonna do?
Quick, hide. Stay very close to Varil.
Come hide over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, moves a group into that corner there.
There is a little dinghy right here.
Quick, let's hide behind the chainsaws.
So what you guys want to do? Start moving that direction?
Yeah, they might be coming to get in that ding.
All right, so the light source gets brighter and brighter coming from that direction. You think it's a lantern, like a hooded lantern. And then you can hear him coming down the steps.
Let's ambush him.
Just keep him
Silence him.
quiet. I've
Absolutely.
got my bow ready. Arrow knocked.
As soon as he gets, if he comes within arm reach, I'm tagging him.
Uh, what's a hooded lantern? 30?
30
It's-
bright, 36, 30, 60 dim.
It would be in a cone, though, wouldn't it?
No,
It's a bullseye lantern.
That's a
It's a
bullseye.
bullseye.
Yep.
the hooded is you can bring it down to just a
Right.
short.
5 foot.
Yeah.
And that's where we're going to stop for the night. That's a good stopping spot. As the light comes shining in your eyes, as this guy's like, huh? What was that?
Well, we do still have the pass without trace on, right?
Pass
Yeah.
without trace doesn't do you any good if I shine a flashlight in your face.
Well, yeah, but it's a
We're
magical
up against the wall.
coverance. Yeah,
Can't see
it's
us.
a magical coverance.
This
kind
guy
of.
is not up against a wall. This guy.
And there's no exclamation point over its head yet.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. He's like, huh? What was that? And that's where we're stopping. So if you guys make a high enough stealth check versus his, you're standing in bright ass light in front of him check, then you succeed. But
But we're creating our own shadows.
Being Jangling standing out there looking.
That's how Pass
hell
Without
was
Trace
that?
is written.
Man,
Or it says
like-
it.
why didn't we just go through this door right here?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, too late now. But
There's lots of things you guys
He's
could have done, but I think the whole
He's-
point in
he's
this
farther
is to
than
get
10
into the
feet, right?
keep and kick some ass. So
He's further than 10 feet, right?
who is further than 10 feet?
The guy with the lantern.
Yeah, he's like 5,
Yes,
10,
20.
15 from you, 20 feet.
And 10 feet up.
Here, I'll put him in a square. How's that? Actually, he would be in this square currently.
No, I
Because
can't
he's-
see him because we're down below.
Oh, hey, the terrain should be turned off. Let me click on your token. Nice. Show him right there on your. You don't see him right there? You guys can't see
I
him?
see
No, I
him.
don't see him. No, I don't see him.
I see him
just
just
Oh,
fine.
now that I
I
click
see.
on my token, I do.
You probably need to click on your token then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
click on your token. It's going to give us line of sight because there's no.
I turned off the
Sta-
terrain
there's no. Yeah, the
for the
terrain's
stairs,
word.
but that is definitely up, higher. So, I mean, he can look right down. I mean, it's not that. Jangling's like, oh, hi.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah, but he's guarding the keep. He should be looking out, not in. Just saying.
This is true. That's why he's in that square.
I just tell him I need a little help unloading this dinghy over here.
So what? That's the wall, and this is outside the keep. That direction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, I'll give you guys a quick peek.
There you go. Okay. So that I know where I'm at in the. Makes
Did
sense.
that screw up the line of sight? Now you can see everything?
No, huh?
Okay,
Nope.
good.
Nope. Line of sight's perfect.
Quick
Greg,
little...
thank you for your hard work, man.
I didn't
Yeah,
draw
thanks.
this.
Appreciate it.
It's been-
I didn't draw this. I swear to God, I didn't draw it. I did the other map.
It looks like a Mike Schley map.
It is.
Sly.
This is one of my
Yeah.
favorite keep maps. I've used this on a couple of different, just pulled it out of this module and used it on a couple of different places. It's nice. It's a good one. And now that I got Unity and stuff and I can get in there and tweak it, like I can hide the boat and do stuff like that, I'll use it a lot more often too.
Hmm.
It's a good one. I think I actually own Mike Schley's whole map set for this module. There are some really good maps in this module. Wait till you guys get in higher levels. You'll see like lots of dungeon crawl maps that are really good. So that's it,
Yeah, I
guys.
like-
That's Princes of the Apocalypse, session 12 under wraps. We're going to be continuing this, session 13 next week. Thursday night, Marbania is streaming Deadlands, some Savage World Deadlands, over on
If
his
HG
channel.
can make it, because this whole thing was kind of geared around him and his character, and then he's dealing with COVID right now, so
So
it's pretty up in here.
To be determined. But Friday, on this channel at 8 o'clock Eastern, I will be running Jungles of Cholt. And come one, come all, and let the poo slinging begin, because Ingorgio has joined the fray Friday night on my game. And get your chat
may wanna
points while you
turn
can.
off- You may want to turn off the cooldown just for that one night.
I might.
That's what I was going to ask.
I might just do that.
Put it on a 5-minute cooldown or something.
Right. All the cheaters in the chat, the whole party just gonna be
Yes!
pounding.
Just pounding Engorgio all night long with shit.
That's Friday night. Jungles of Cholt. On Saturday, over on Rob's stream, we will be doing some Icewind Dale Rime of the Frost Maiden. And that's actually been a really good campaign setting. I mean, module. Are you guys liking it too? I mean, as a DM, I'm enjoying it too. This one's good, but that one's... I like it better than Descent into Avernus. Rime of the Frost Maiden. You guys...
I'm enjoying it. Yeah.
Yeah? Marbania?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And somebody else is running it. I saw somebody running it. Oh, it was Engorgio running it. So over on Rob's stream at 9 o'clock Eastern, there's his information. If you want to catch some of us over there, me DMing Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden. And then Sunday, I don't know what's going on with my Sunday group. They have until like tomorrow or the next day to let me know. If not, I will probably co-host again on All Things Fantasy Grounds, which that was kind of fun. And then back here on Tuesday. That's it. That's what we're doing. Who's streaming? Anybody? Let's go. Let's go to bed. Let's just go to bed. How's that?
That sounds good.
We're gonna call it right here. I'm gonna get the flying fart out of here, and we'll see you guys around. Say goodbye to the stream, everybody.
Bye.
See you guys.
Goodbye,
Wow.
stream.
Take it easy, sleazies.